You have entered sacred space, where my voice is a vessel and the truth don't whisper. This is for the real ones, transforming in plain sight. Alchemy ain't cute, it's courage, it's chaos, it's coming home. Welcome to the collective. All right, good people, welcome back to the channel. This is Inner Alchemy Collective, and here we are in the reading nook, honey, in the reading room. So let's get into it. Let's start with an oracle message from the Animal Oracle. Holy and Divine Source, what would you like me to know? I'm about to shuffle off of the table because I know that probably sounded horrible. Okay, Holy and Divine Source, what do you need the collective to know? You say rain is coming, but we need to be prepared for it. And there's a song stuck in my head saying, didn't it rain? It's a gospel song. Maybe that's where the message came from. Reclaim your powers on the bottom of the deck from Panther Spirit. Some of you are going into a completely different new careers, new relationships, but this is about taking your power back. What do you need the collective to know about the message, Holy and Divine Source? Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. Oh, honey. Brown Spirit, take time out. All right, I'm going to leave it there and clear out the clutter. So, what Spirit is telling us with Dear Spirit is, and Elephant Spirit, Dear Spirit says, bring a gentle touch. I feel like this message is for people with high anxiety. God bless you, because I understand. When you hear rain is coming, but be prepared, I feel like some people automatically go into, well, what did I do? I thought I did this. I thought I did that. I need to do this. Oh my God. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to miss it. Like, relax. Because Brown Bear Spirit is telling you that Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is taking care of all of the details. You just need to take a moment and relax and reassess. This Mercury retrograde is going to be perfect for those who feel like they don't have enough time. You have you have more than enough time. You don't need to rush. You really need to relax and give Spirit time to work on and in you. This isn't a race. And Dear Spirit is reminding you to be gentle and be graceful, especially with yourself in this transition. Learn from the past. I want to clarify that, please. Clarify Elephant Spirit. Alrighty. Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being and bring your ideas to life. Some of you have done this before. You've had this before, and that's why I bring a gentle touches here, because you've tried things and they didn't work. And Spirit is telling you to try again. I'm pretty sure Noah messed up many times when he built the ark. If you watched the past video, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't watched the last video, you should go back and watch it. Because that's where this reading began. It goes from the message into the reading. So Elephant Spirit is saying, yes, you might have done some things before, and Spirit wants you to do them differently this time. So this is an opportunity for you to take Mercury retrograde to restore yourself, renew your spirit, remind yourself, it's all the reads, remind yourself that you are worthy of what's coming, that you deserve this rain, that you deserve this blessing, and that you can't miss anything that's meant for you. So the message about preparation is really just telling you that these are things that you already know, but in order for you to receive, it doesn't say that you're not going to receive, but why would you want to delay a blessing that God has for you? So if the Spirit is telling you to take this opportunity to do things differently this time, or take this opportunity to try harder this time. Maybe you did something, but you didn't look into all the avenues that would have made it the very best it could be. Maybe you felt like you exhausted your job search, but there are certain things that you didn't look into. Maybe Mercury retrograde is your time to really go into meditation and go into that cocoon and start allowing spirit to speak to you about what's next and what your journey looks like from here. So lizard spirit and electric eel spirit clarified elephant spirit, and it says, bring your ideas to life and dream the world into being. It's time for you to try it again. And brown bear spirit saying, take time out it's not time to try right now. It's time to prepare to try. And I know that sounds crazy, but maybe that's something that we need to learn. For example, I am a cardinal sign. I'm very good with starting things. I'm not that good with finishing them. I'm not that good with not so much the execution, but the drive of it. So I'm doing my very best to come back and not only work harder, but be more consistent. And maybe that's what spirit is asking of you in your journey. So this is your opportunity to kind of reflect on and you know, if this resonates with you, you know what that thing is. And if you're willing to, share it with community, please place it in the chat. But there's something that spirit wants you to do, and this time please don't be so hard on yourself. And 555 just came up. Yes, please do not be hard on yourself. Try it again, but do it with a gentle touch. Dear spirit is telling you to do it with a gentle touch. Is there any other message from the animal oracle that we need to know? That might be it. Nope. Be fearless and bold. I know that's right. Back to that Mercury retrograde in Leo season. Leo season and Mercury retrograde in Leo energy. Fearless, bold, like a fire sign, like a lion. Hello? And then on the bottom of the deck, I love it. Grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith, baby. You will not be disappointed where you land. And think about grasshoppers. Grasshoppers always land on their feet. So if you're worried about where you're going to land, and that's where a lot of this anxiety is coming from in terms of, well, what happens next? I know rain is coming, but how do I receive it? No. Go to spirit. Go into meditation. Go into prayer. Ask spirit for a word, a message. And remember, I talked about those synchronicities before. Now you'll start to realize, oh, that's why I saw that video. Oh, that's why I got that random email, because it's all playing together. The universe is using different cues in our life that are showing us exactly where to go. And it's our, I don't want to say responsibility, but the more tapped in and tuned in and turned on we are to the energy of our higher self, whatever you call that energy for yourself, then you'll start to recognize these things. And now they're not only synchronicities. Now your synchronicities turn into intuition, and now it turns into divine and inspired action. So you can start moving on all of that shit. Excuse my language. I'm just very excited. Okay, so now that we've gotten a little clarity from the animal oracle, let's get a little more information from the tarot. Holy and divine source, what does the tarot want to tell us about this message, about rain coming? How can we prepare for the rain? How can the collective prepare for the rain? Thank you, and thank you again for rain. Sometimes rain is just the hope of something new. Sometimes that rain is a seed in a new direction. And for some of us, that's all we need, is to say, man, spirit is still with me. I'm not alone. I'm right where I need to be. That confirmation was what I needed to move forward on my journey. And hopefully, if this message is confirmation for you, man, I pray that whatever it is you're working on, that God will bless it abundantly. All right, Holy Spirit, what's the message from the tarot about this reading? Queen of Cups. Whoa. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you are saying, well, how can I walk? Oh, okay. So, okay. So the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles is what I pulled, but on the bottom of the deck, these cards are just coming to me, and they were back to back. The Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, Death and the Fool. So many of us, because this is a collective, a community, we are healing together. Many of us are saying, well, I want to focus on myself and I want to focus on this new thing that I have, but I also need to focus on my stability. So you feel torn. You feel like I want to walk away from this thing because I know it doesn't serve me, but I'm kind of afraid of taking that risk. And I don't see any negative, excuse me. I don't see anything negative behind you taking that risk. I feel like the card "Take a Leap of Faith" is really meeting the Fool right here. Literally, they damn near look alike, yo. Come on. The Fool and the Grasshopper are saying the exact same thing. Take a leap of faith, because something is going to die anyway. So let's talk about it. Spirit is kind of giving some of us a heads up, because there's a direction that you're going in, and whatever this is going to fall whether you like it or not. So this death energy is telling me that yes, a part of this is transformation, but it's also knowing that there's a path that's coming to an end, and it's coming to an end for your higher good. It's coming to an end because Spirit knows that you're not happy, and that emotionally you've already walked away from something. This could also be a relationship for some of you. You may have been wanting a relationship to change from the inside out, but maybe you're the only one that wants that change. Maybe you are creating your own personal mental prison because you're afraid of doing the work that God has already told you to do. This could be your confirmation right now, and I feel myself low-key getting a little lightheaded when I said that. Yeah, this is somebody's confirmation to go ahead and make that new connection. This new connection could be a new relationship. This could be a work partnership. But this is something that is good. This is pure. I don't even want to say pure, but I just said that at 11:47. This is an opportunity that's going to lead you into a portal, a new portal, a higher timeline of some sort. Can we talk more about this Two of Cups, please? The King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords clarifying the Two of Cups? One more on the King of Swords, please. Because in order for you to get what you want, you're going to have to be a little selfish. So what came out is the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Magician, the Star, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. And I know I'm reading a lot. I give you guys the message. I don't really show the cards. But that's what's out here. So I'm talking to someone that loves people, that wants everybody to be good, that wants everybody to be established, but everybody ain't doing the work, my dear. Remember, this is why I love this new format. In the old video, what did I say? I said Noah lived in an area where everybody wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. God is giving you a gift. God is giving you, the person that is watching this, you are getting the gift, but the gift ain't for everybody. So this King of Swords is telling me that you're going to have to put head over heart when it comes to certain connections. That's really what this Two of Cups was. It's you being discerning about who gets to come with you. So yes, rain is here, but everybody don't get to stand under it. All right. That's what you need to recognize. This message for some of you, it's going to be tough for you to walk away from old people, places, things, habits, mindsets, because you want everybody, you want to put everybody on your back. What does it say? Put it on your shoulder like a cotton picking soldier. You want to be that strong friend, that strong family member for everybody, and you want to do it for everybody, and you're not going to be able to. This blessing is specifically for you, and it requires you It requires you to choose yourself and to know that you're worthy. Now let's talk about that. Clarify the Queen of Wands and the Magician. Let's talk about that worthiness. Knowing that you bad all by yourself. And see, look, this is not just about worthiness, but I swear, I don't need to swear. This is about protection. 7 of Wands is what came out. And look what's on the bottom of the deck. There's your rain right there. There's your rain. There it is. Ace of Pentacles. There's your rain. I cannot make this up. There's your rain. Right there. And there's everybody fighting for a piece of it. 6 of Wands to the 6 of Pentacles. I want you to see, since we're talking about it, and I'm going to leave it at this, and then we're going to I'm going to wrap up this message. I really, really love this new format. I hope you guys do too. Please let me know how you feel. And I'm also working on the camera. The camera is very wonky, so please forgive me. 7 of Wands. So let's talk about it. This is what happens if you choose yourself. If you choose yourself, if you are obedient to what Spirit is telling you to do, and you do it unapologetically, because this is what it's going to require. The King of Swords is saying, so what? That's what I said, and I'm sticking to it, and I'm standing on business. And so what? And that's what the King of Swords is asking you to do. Now, if you do that, the Star, wish fulfilled, 10 of Cups, happiness. You see you're not in total fulfillment. You see you're not in this alone. So you and your loved ones, everybody who rode with you, everybody who was down for you, everybody who answered the phone when you were in your dark space, all of those people who you know are really with you, they're here. Ace of Swords, massive breakthroughs, massive clarity, massive truths. You getting over that hump. You actually getting to see what's not you always doing the work towards the gift. You actually getting the gift. This is incredible victory and success. Now, that was all paired with this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles, right? So in following and doing it just for you and releasing all of the things that you know don't serve you, because you know by now. This is what happens if you don't. So Spirit is protecting you and you're protecting yourself. But if you don't, here's what comes to you. You still get the blessing, but look, you're not prepared, right? So here's all this chaos and competition and conflict. 5 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Now people want you to break off a little piece here and there, and you got to judge who's worthy. Even though King of Swords already told you who to take with you, right? 10 of Wands. Now you burden taking on everybody else's shit. And here comes the Tower. A tower that you just built. A foundation that you just established. But because the foundation wasn't solidified, because the foundation wasn't solid, here it is. And you fall out and everybody falls with you. Why? Because you didn't choose yourself when you were asked to. When you didn't do the hard work. You didn't say no when you were supposed to. You didn't walk away from the things. You didn't call judgment on the things that you knew you were supposed to call judgment on. You want to be nice about it. But Spirit is telling you to separate from those who constantly want to use and abuse you. To separate from the things that you know don't want you to win. To separate from your former self who only wants you to stay the same. Sometimes it's not even something outside of us. It's you. It's former parts of you. And we'll talk about that in a future video. But for now, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Anything else you want us to know? The Emperor, it's time to take charge, man. It's time to take charge. Step up or get stepped on. And I'm going to leave it at that. All right. Let's get a final message from my Oracle deck. And then we'll be out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you all. Please let me know how you like this new format. And I will be here once a week. At the least. at the least. And if you feel like this can help anybody, please, by all means, share the message, because that's what I'm here to do. All right. Holy Spirit, what's the last message that they need to hear? What does the collective need to hear about rain coming? This is not a time to rest. Ace of Cups came in reverse with vacation on the bottom of the deck. You'll miss your message and your blessing. You'll miss the rain if you sit down. And that's what somebody wants you to do. So Empress, the Empress card came out. Y'all probably can't see it. Sorry. The Empress card came out with minions on the bottom of the deck. And minions is really just negative energies working against you and your purpose, working against you and your elevation, your expansion, you know, your progression, whatever that is. But it's the opposite. It could be a person. It could just be a negative energy. Like I said, this could be your former self. Parts of you that just don't want to see you move forward, because quite honestly, if you failed in the past or something didn't work in the past, those parts of you are actually trying to protect you. Even though, you know, as the CEO of you industries, as you sit here, you're like, shit, this doesn't feel like protection, because it's not. But, you know, when bad things happen to us, our subconscious kind of like documents that as, well, we not doing that shit again. Like, nah. So, but it really is designed to help you grow and help you elevate and get over the hump. So, you know, your higher self understands that and is like, well, I'm cheering you on because we already know you did it. But you in the present and you in the past are kind of bumping heads. And so that's kind of what this feels like. This could be a former version of you, or this could be somebody outside of you that doesn't want you to receive that thing that you know you deserve. And it's an upgrade. So system upgrade is the next card out. Right behind that is solar plexus. There is an energy that's working against you. And I'm not going to make this about karmic this and karmic that. You know who it is. It could be a person that as soon as you tell them about your idea, they automatically knock it down because they failed in the past. Or and they could be doing it out of a place of love. And some of them could just be doing it because they're a hater. That's your job to discern what's what. And once you discern what's what, you need to pull up with this King of Swords energy and say, look, I'm not going for it anymore. Or, you know what, God, I've decided that I'm not going to tell this person about my ideas anymore because I know they're good and I know that they're just being a hater. Whatever that is. Or talking to your former self and saying, all right, look, we need to have a board meeting. I'm doing this. We're doing this. And we're doing it with joy. And we're going to do it better than we did before. And it doesn't matter what you say to me because I'm going to keep moving forward. All right? You got to speak that and over and over and over again. Last message. The Maiden. And so the Maiden is kind of like, it's kind of like a Cinderella energy. It's an energy of promise. I sang this song to myself earlier, Britney Spears. I'm not what's the words? I'm not a girl, not yet a woman. So the Maiden is kind of like in that in-between energy, and that's where you might feel, but that energy is still very raw. It's very innocent. It's very pure. Tap into that Maiden energy and trust that, yeah, you might not be exactly where you want to be just yet, but you have the fire. You have all of the energy. You have everything. Actually, the energy of the season is even working in your favor for you to prepare. And as soon as this Mercury retrograde goes direct, now it's time for us to get moving on all of our dreams. All right. I hope this message helped you in some way. I am incredibly grateful for you, and I hope you will meet me back here next week. So thank you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.